Welcome to another episode of Super Robot Wars Y. I'm Brandon Stabby, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbed, and once again, we are behind on our releases, but hey, what else is new? We are, we got the greens as we want them. Guess we'll just build out there, maybe here. Have some, melee weapon power boost, why not? Customization, let's go spend our money. Sort by upgrade level. Make 11, there's 10s. 10, Mazen Kaiser. 2 to 11. Mazen Emperor G, Getter Arc, Kitty Khan, Red 5, Blue 1, Purple 2, Rose 3, Gold 4, Black 6, Rhinos, Godinian, Siegfried, yes, Siegfried does have the pilot, Super Siegfried for, why do I not name a Mirage? Jeez, weird, 2 a.m. brain fart. Chuck. Rado? Yeah. Mr. Rod. There's a Captain. Zero. Suzaku. Callan. Jaguar. Grid 19. Cybaster, we're out of money there at the Cybaster. Still, that is good progress. Good updates. Good updates. Nothing else we want to spend here, no. Assists can stay the same. So let's hit the missions. Start with chats, I guess. Team Meteor's graduates. Team Meteors reflects on the past and looks to the future, having just thwarted Anti-A. Yes, begin! A Advent Mess Hall. Can I have everyone's attention? I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for gathering here today. Wait, don't tell me this is... That's right! This is a do-over for the first party! Do-over? It happened before you joined, Eureka. After Team Meteors formed by lucky coincidence, Takuto and Wako tried to have a party to get everyone familiar with one another. We didn't really understand each other at the time, though, so it wasn't much of a party. But things are different this time. Our battle against Anti-A forged bonds between us all. So now it's time to party! Let's raise it up! Nobody's partying! What did you expect? We're not exactly friends here or anything. But you accepted the invitation, didn't you? Only because I had nothing better to do. You really don't like letting your feelings show, huh, Kasha? Is that a problem? If you focus too hard on protecting yourself, you might miss your chance to strike. Some occasions call for a little more sincerity. Sounds like you're speaking from experience, Sagata. I am. Makes it more convincing, doesn't it? I suppose so. Eureka! We're all bound together by odd ties. It might only be because Usurper brought us here for his own ambitions. But that doesn't change that we're here, together. It's kind of impressive when you think about it. Yeah, that's true! Sure is. So, let's enjoy ourselves! Yeah, you can't really force that. Nope. Yeah, still no excitement. We can't help it. We pretty much forgot what it's like to have fun. Same here. I've been too busy just staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, apologies for that one. Don't know where that came from. We all know where it came from. Haruka! Ah, okay, then you just don't know how to party. Haruka! Right, I, Haruka Amani, am going to sing! And that'll make this fun. I'm no Valkyrie, but I'll try my best! I'll try your best, huh? That's important, yeah. Cosmo! I'll try to enjoy myself. It could be worse. After all, I could be dead. Well, we all know Tomino is hiding in the background, just waiting to kill you. You two should try and have some fun, Kasha. Anj, in your own way. Fine, I guess. Kasha! The fighting won't go on forever, it has to end eventually. I'll need to learn to enjoy myself for when it does. Alright! I'm gonna have as much fun as I can! Anj? Oh, fine. Being so guarded all the time is exhausting anyway. Now that I'm in the game, I'm not holding anything back. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Come on, Auntie, you too! Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, that right there is why Iris calls you Auntie. Oh, it is it? Struckiner, let's see you prove otherwise. I know you've still got some youth buried under all the other baggage. It's a real party now! Finally. Now that we're all fired up, let's have a toast! Wait, before that. Our fight with Anti-A is over. Maybe we should ditch the Team Meteor's name. Good point. Let's hear some ideas for a new name. Ember's Groupies! The Midnight Flight Detached Force. Warriors of A92. Anj and her merry band. Blue Earth and Green Earth and a bunch of other stuff. These are all over the place. They're just saying what they want anyway, without any regard for what the others will think. And they're all completely tasteless. That's rich considering yours. Maybe they just don't understand how cool Ember is. Sorry, this is all kind of going over my head. I'll never come up with a new name like this. Ultimately, we can't fully move past our own egos. That's just how humans are. In any case, let's stick with the status quo. Team Meteors we are, so Team Meteors will stay. Well, can't do much about that. We're basically travelers here. Maybe we're like meteors, just passing by this Earth. That sure as hell doesn't mean we're gonna burn out, though. Alright, time to raise it up. Here's to Team Meteors. Cheers! Cheers. Cheers! Cheers. Cheers. Benton, we see each other again. I want to tell you about today. I'll tell you all about the strong, kind people I met in this world. Alrighty. Alright, well, that's that. Chapter 7. Beginning of the End. For some reason, I forgot that this was a main mission. Thought it was a side mission, but no, it is main, and it is blocking our progress. Is everything main now? We literally have one side mission left in Chapter 7. Everything else is main missions. Now, we'll still get a tactics research notes before the end, and 2 more after the end. But yeah. Okay, well, simple enough. We can do the only thing we can do. Beginning of the end. The team challenges Godzilla, the king of Kaiju, and cause of the catastrophe in Antarctica. Could it perhaps be the cause of a second impact? I know I made that joke before, but felt like doing it again. hopefully this also doesn't take 3 hours. A Advent, a Ardent Cafe. Thank you for working so hard all the time, Representative Echka. Of course, I appreciate the kind words. You've had so much on your plate non-stop, you must be exhausted. Oh no, I'm sure it's been hard for all of you too. Especially now that you're literally the source of the A Advent's power. I guess I do get a little tired after Why Not fights. Yeah, but it's a nice kind of tired. The kind where dinner hits the spot and you slide right off to sleep. Thank you. You don't have to thank us. We're all Why Not here. Give the representative some space. Jeez. Don't you know this is her off time? Oops, that's true. Sorry about that, Miss Echka. Enjoy! Good luck, Representative Echka. I'm gonna do my best. Thank you for that. No problem, you deserve it. Here, have a cookie on the house. A Advent seems extra upbeat these days, huh? Yeah, but the rest of the world... It'll get better, right? We'll make it better. Yep. Everyone on this ship is part of the fight now in their own ways. Yeah. A Advent briefing room. So we'll clean up the mess Secretary General Ade left behind. Much appreciated. We're in a precarious position right now, so we'll have to be discreet in what we reveal. The A Advent bore the brunt of all the direct consequences of the Secretary General's conspiracy, so your options should be fairly open. New League of Nations is helping member nations maintain any semblance of stability while they elect a new Secretary General. Noah's attacks have stopped for the time being, so our most immediate priority is the red dust. How bad has it gotten? I'm afraid we don't have precise measurements, but it's clear enough that it's spreading. Some of the citizens seem to believe the giant organism in Antarctica is responsible. You mean Godzilla? Unfortunately, all the member nations combined don't have the firepower to do meaningful damage to Godzilla. Representative Echka, I know this is far too much to ask, but... No, I completely understand. I'll put the A Advent on course to Antarctica. We will neutralize Godzilla. That will solve at least one major problem. Thank you so much, Representative. I'll make sure you have all of the new League of Nations data from Antarctica. You should be warned that the high concentration of red dust has made the area extremely hazardous. As long as Lady Un's handling the NLN side, I don't think we have much to worry about them. Schneisel is there as well. The new League of Nations in good hands. Then our job is to take Godzilla down. I'm sure you've already been briefed. But remember, that thing is not a simple creature. It's a massive singular point that's affecting the very existence of our world as we know it. Okay, but what does that actually mean? It's gonna eat the world or something? Much worse, it could change known reality, warp the laws of three-dimensional physics themselves. Since Godzilla appeared, dimensional boundary distortions are being reported from all over the globe. In some cases, the distortion factor seems to jump up, but just barely under collapse level for an instant. Is this what the cataclysm 12,000 years ago was like? My understanding is that the civilizations from back then were all but wiped out by the so-called God of Ruin's dimensional devastation. Only all but. The world itself is still here, so something must have stopped Godzilla back then, right? Something's gonna have to stop it this time too. Us! Talking about a being that can bend Getter Emperor's causality. This isn't going to be easy. I mean, from the insane stuff we've heard about Emperor, a kaiju you can actually punch is gonna be a breeze in comparison. At least the 3 factions of Noahs are busy with their infighting, so we can afford to put our focus on Godzilla. Bulgaru are pulling away from the Earth sphere as well. They may be avoiding the dimensional chaos. There's a small blessing for you. No chance they just keep on going until they leave the solar system, is there? Oh! Hello, Earth sphere to Izuru, you're spacing out. Yeah, I guess. I just didn't think the war with the Ulgara would end with a whimper like this. It hasn't ended yet, you know. Yeah, you're right. Are you sure you're alright, Izuru? You've been looking under the weather lately. Come on, man, we're about to fight a giant kaiju! Aren't you supposed to be a big hero a big, huge comic hero? Come on, turn big and punch Godzilla right in the snoot! I'll try? You weren't taking that as a feasible suggestion, were you? Yeah, something's up with Izuru. What happened to him? Godzilla's a threat to the entire world. We should be seeing every nation band together against it. Right, but between Noah's and the Infernal Alliance, a lot of those forces are tied up. A lot of the members of Noah's are aliens from outer space anyways. If this planet gets ruined, they'll probably just abandon it and leave. You may have a point, Shin. I actually reached out to Noah's to propose a truce and a temporary alliance, but we received no response. I'm watching to see how it shakes out. They plan to shoot us in the back while we're fighting Godzilla. In the end, none of that matters. No, it doesn't. This time it's our literal existence at stake. There's no turning back from this one. We depart for Antarctica tomorrow. You have until then to settle any affairs you may need to. What do you mean, settle? She means make sure you can give it your all with no regrets. No regrets? Hey, Advent, Otaki Factory! What's this song? It sounds kind of South Asian, but other than that... apparently it's a folk song. So why are you playing it for Jet Jaguar? The version of the song Jet Jaguar is listening to is subtly different from the original. It was recorded off a special source. There's a code embedded into the sound data in 16 8-bit blocks. When the data was converted to a decimal sequence and reversed, it came out to the date of the song's recording. Heck of a coincidence. It's not a coincidence at all. It was embedded by someone who knew the outcome, who could predict the future. I believe this song is supposed to be the key to decrypting the code. By converting and reversing the numbers. Exactly. Until we know that, there's no possible way to break the code. The song is a hash function. Only when we know the answer can we read Michiyuki Ashihara's message. I'm afraid I don't quite follow. Yeah, trust me, Princess, you aren't alone. Somehow, by some means, a man named Michiyuki Ashihara was able to get knowledge of the future. Michiyuki Ashihara? You wouldn't have heard of him. He's not known in the mainstream. But he predicted everything about the red dust phenomenon swallowing the world. 50 years ago. A man who could foresee the future. Yun and I just happened to have a job at a mansion he used to live in. Found this song being broadcast there, and a series of numbers Ashihara left behind. We decoded those numbers the same way as we did the code of the song. Formed a series of notable dates and times. We put together what happened at those moments. We'll see what Ashihara was trying to tell us. You're using Jet Jaguar's analysis to help you figure that out. That's where we're at. Kira, Reina, can you keep an eye on Jet Jaguar's output for me? Reina can handle the software, and I'll keep on top of your hardware, Jet Jag. Akina definitely wants to get on Jet Jaguar's hardware. Thank you all very much for your help. Hey, you're doing the hard part, Jet Jaguar. Remember, our ultimate goal here is to find out when the catastrophe will happen, and how to protect it. The catastrophe is a collapse of our reality, right? If we can find a way to stop it, we'll do whatever is necessary to do so. Unfortunately, a portion of Michiyuki Ashihara's numbers have degraded to the point of illegibility. We'll have to reconstruct them with guesswork. The unreadable portion is at the end of the sequence. It's very likely it is important. You never know. Might just put down Godzilla tomorrow and the problem will be solved for you. That sounds like a safer bet to me. And all this cryptic data? Was the Gridnight Alliance investigating this catastrophe as well? Yup. We think this might be the real reason we were brought to this world. We're running out of time. We should start the process. Is everyone ready? Standing by. We're all good here. Alright then. Jet Jaguar, begin the trial run. Ow! I guess we shouldn't hold our breath. Jet Jaguar is simulating a tremendous amount of data. It won't be a snap even with all his processing power. Everyone in Wyandotte is off on personal time today, right? Yes, they all have different ways to make their peace. And if Etchka asked them to do so, she must mean it. Any updates from Kamimushi? She hasn't even read the texts I sent. Which isn't surprising, the red dust is causing communications interference all over the world. Come to think of it, didn't the dates in the Ashihara data line up with your text sessions with Kamimushi? That's right. I suspect whatever messages Ashihara wanted to send is embedded in my conversation with her. There are almost no exceptions, just one in fact. That first time we went to Misakiyoku. Misakiyoku. A funny thing, I'm not so sure that's an exception either. What do you mean? You remember that phone call you had with someone else in Misakiyoku? What if that was Kamimushi? That's possible. No, that'd mean we know who Kamimushi is. Hey, Kamino. I went to high school with her. Hey, Kamino. Does that line up, Jet Jaguar? Cross-referencing your and Kamimushi's text messages at the specified times. Concatenating and synthesizing noteworthy data. It's building up to something. Antarctica, A Advent, Valkyrie. Sashihara guy knew that much about us. Holy Emperor, future. Whoa, hold up! Holy Emperor? That has to be Getter Saint Dragon and Getter Emperor. Yum! Oh no, that's it. Jag! What just happened? I don't know, he just shut down! Terayamato, radar prowler! You have any idea what's happening? It was a pretty heavy processing load, but he was still talking to us, so... Looks like he was forced to reboot midstream. Initiating bootloader, opening virtualized environment, inputting initial seed. What's going on? Abort the reboot. It's not accepting the abort signal. Did he just get hacked? Maybe it's some kind of virus. The bootloader is calling back to itself, reconfiguring its code each time. Bootloader. Is it working now? Looks like the upgrade's done. Let's wake him up. Bzzz. Mama. What? Mama! Perhaps he's hungry. He's talking like a little baby. Mama! Did he regress? He's recompiling his language base. You know who I am, Jet Jaguar. Me. Wrong. You know what your name is. Name. Mine. EP. EP? Jet Jaguar PP. What the hell's going on with him? No clue. Okay, well, the Jet Jaguar is acting weird. Gardenia in Captain's room. Excuse me for calling you in, despite the circumstances. May I ask why I'm the only one out here? The only one here out of all the rabbits? At ease. First of all, this isn't a disciplinary or this isn't a disciplining or a checkup. MJP Commander Simon would like your take on a certain matter. Ensign Toshikazu Asaki, you and Ensign Izuru Hitachi have the opportunity to leave active duty and take positions as instructors. Instructors? Izuru and I? I think you two would do well at it, you especially. I'd like to stay on as a pilot, at least until this war is over. At the moment, I can't imagine doing anything else. That's fine, I'll let Commander Simon know. But if possible, I'd like you to convince Ensign Izuru Hitachi to take the post. That's why I called you in first. I ask if this has anything to do with Izuru's recent condition. You're very observant. That's actually part of the reason I think you'd make a good instructor. Captain. Asagi, you haven't been feeling odd yourself, have you? Not particularly. Well, you're absolutely right. If Izuru keeps fighting, his harmonic level will rise beyond his capacity to handle. He'll lose his identity, his health will suffer under the strain. It could even be fatal. No! Not immediately, but it's coming. There's no doubt about that. I know this is a cruel thing to ask of you. Please, keep a close eye on Izuru. I'm not cut out for... You're the only one I can ask. Since you're Izuru's older brother. Izuru's... Dun dun dun! That was some fun karaoke. Yeah! Patrick from Team Doberman's got a little crush on Tamaki, huh? I'd never noticed before. It's okay. Tamaki still hasn't noticed either. Patrick's not done shooting his shot, though. Oh, listen. Are you sure you wanted to leave? I think they were going to go bowling after that. Do you want to stay? I don't know. I'm just here because you asked me to follow you. I wanted to apologize again. Oh, what for? For, standing you up? To be honest, I'd totally forgotten about that. Oh, that's good. Minami, is this you setting your affairs in order like Representative Venchka said? I've made my peace with Kano, so this is the only thing that's still hanging over me. Thank you for everything, Yomogi. The whole thing with Kano dragged you through a lot. No, it wasn't really a problem for me. So, anything eating away at you? Okay, I guess there's something. Come on, tell me. Anything I can do to help? Nah, I'm not going to let anything be over tomorrow. Fair enough. So, you still want to go bowling? They're probably still there. Totally. Thank you, Yomogi, Minami. You've shown me so many emotions. Too bad they're all about to get crushed. The king of the kaiju is here. There's nobody who can stop it. Beginning of the end. It takes half an hour just to get to the start of the stage. Oh boy! Customization? I don't think we need any more. Let's finalize. Deploying Why Not units. The briefing definitely didn't do this justice. Thick clouds of red dust and a huge swarm of kaiju. Every one of those kaiju looks bigger than the types we fought before. Be careful, everyone. Our units won't function normally in this red dust. If it's holding us back, we'll just pin those kaiju down and slug it out. Can we not, please? I don't think we have a choice anymore. Yomogi, am I wrong? We're not ending here. Neither is the rest of the world. We won't let it. Heck Yeah, Yomogi! That's saying it like a man! So, you made progress with Yume after karaoke, huh? That's nuts! We'd better all make it back to this if we want to get that story out of him. For all the hype about around Godzilla, I don't see it anywhere. Godzilla's deep in the swarm, and it'll have to come out at some point. Godzilla, god of ruin, a singular point powerful enough to challenge Getter Emperor. We're not gonna change Getter Emperor's future, right? That's not happening if we can't beat this thing. Or, we're gonna change Emperor's future, right? That's not happening if we can't beat this thing. Baku. All units are experiencing reduced targeting, precision, and mobility. The red dust cloud will also dissipate the energy of attacks. Careful, everybody. Is Jet Jaguar, okay? His code still isn't completely rebuilt. The process has been suspended for the duration of this mission. So you're no longer behaving like a baby? I am currently running residual linguistics and cognition from auxiliary memory, so my vocabulary is reduced. The mainframe that holds my core identity remains in that infantile state. So you can go back to Goo Goo Gaga at any time? Just need you operational. Keep taking readings on environmental conditions. Will do. How are you feeling, Asagi? Never better. How about you, Izuru? About normal, I guess. So your usual oblivious self, huh? You want to be a hero? Go solo those kaiju and rout the whole storm! Roger! All Winock units move in and engage. We will defeat Godzilla and avert the catastrophe. Ishihara's coded message suggests we're meant to receive something in Antarctica. We don't know what we're looking for or exactly where we're supposed to find it. Does Getter have something to do with it? Alright, simple. Just beat everyone up. Yeah, we do our usual thing, get a charge on her. Although we will hold off attacking until, someone like you just casually excel in no. We can't give you a kill without casting 2 spirits first. Gotta activate your prana converter after all. There we go. Or a slash can get the kill. Oh, jeez! That thing has a 91% chance to hit show? Okay, we are not rushing in. We absolutely are not rushing in. Ooh. Hey, don't care, you got a fortune. You got a fortune. You have fortune. Okay, you can say I'm up here or a slash spirits. Use your valor, I guess. Let us switch to the aura sword. Nope, we still need the aura slash. Now we can watch it. It's been a while since we've seen the videos. Coming right up. So we can. Fine, I'll come out to here. Aura slash. Let's compare your aura slash. Yeah, cleave through it. I mean, you're a bird. You don't really say that you sink a flying object. I mean, except maybe a zeppelin. Chosen children of Geta! 78, simple enough. Transform to eating. And you know, as I was saying, let's not charge in recklessly. I'm still gonna charge in recklessly. Double drill storm!
これで終わりにする。貫け！ダブルドリルストーム！これが俺とキリクの力だ。
It's some great strength. So Alright, and from now on, basically, we just start at the back row and move forward. Gotta love, which is perfect. And you can save her. Now we don't need much. Have bravery with a bless. Doggone blade. Now we can watch. Been a while since we got to enjoy Doggone. Brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Oh wait, hold on. Wrong franchise.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the movement with Excel. That's kind of bad. Minion Obliterator. That far. Why not? But I guess first attack, Beam Saber. Can you do at least half? Yes. That does a tiny bit more. Okay. We can Valor. We can bless ourselves. And we cannot. Oh, lovely, and that guy isn't even in range. Oh, silly me. Silly, silly me. Do all you can. Simple little beam saber. We also get some good music for it. Assist link, charge a trick. Oh, that's not gonna help us because it is Fa, and she does not have any way of increasing her damage output. So even with the Mega Particle Cannon, yeah. Yeah, we need like a We basically need a 50% damage boost here. Almost. Okay, that's not happening. She's still at 78. Gotta do that. Do we just let her charge and not get the kill? No. I think we'll have to assist Link and give her that soul. Because a smash won't be sufficient. As much as I'd love to do Smash Wish. Yeah, it's simply not going to be enough. Cheer, bullseye, rouse, soul. And take a bless from Spittle. Wow! Even with the soul, the funnels are just that short of being able to get the kill. Mega Particle Cannon it is, I guess. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. There we go, we got the kill. Adinian, Valor, Charge, Excel, I know. Doing the thing I said I wouldn't do. Hit it, Bow Cannon. Yes! Super Ace! 10% credits and 50 max SP and 0 system activated. Daba! 138, so we're still fine. Love. Charge. Buster Launcher max output just to shoot even further in the back. Hey, we're almost at parity. Love. Yeah. We can keep it going. Saber. Good job, Olaby. Gallon. You know, I kind of stole your prana converter earlier. Sorry about that. I think Show will do a better job with it. Assist Link, we're going to need that charge and trick. Toss in a bullseye. Did I didn't give her a gain. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. No, or a fortune. I did not. Oops, my bad. You can definitely take a press. Take a bless from Catra. Swords, I'd rather pay the slightly extra energy. Take the intuition, go ahead and blow you up. Got fortune, we got fortune. Now let's watch the Explode Tau Galaxy.
That's a
good motto.
銀河を満たせタウの輝き炸裂タウ銀河ビーム
Tau, Just take 2 pies. Yes, we could. I'll go there. Star swords. Wish I had a smash. Smash would be so useful right here. Let's have a charge. Sparkling Town Meteor Shower. Missile Shower, not Meteor Shower. Eureka! Go ahead and give us a wish. Dang. She's got a lot of SP.
さっそう登場豪快勝利といこうか
Heart-pounding victory!
銀河の光よこの身に集えタウンミサイル乱れ打ちいけ
A bluey! Very nice, but also long. Wave, Valor Charge, Excel. What's this? Okay, yeah, it is showing our penalty to mobility and sight. It's not really showing a penalty there. Do these guys? It's not showing up as a defense. Okay. Does that have 95%? Hit rate. Something needs to blow you up. Now it's not going to make a difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. That won't make a difference. I guess I'll just blow that up. That didn't have a fortune, darn it. Eureka! Love yourself. Alright, the beam. Bravery. Flash Slugger and take a wish from Fa. Well, we've almost hit the break-even point. Intuition, Daunt Wall, Spirit Pierce, Soul. How does... Is it the surround bonus, I guess? Chum, give us a wish. Love, okay, good. guitar. Don't want to jump all the way up to Twin Wings. You know what? Why not? We can do it. We got plenty of energy to spare. Soji. Have the Goku, and you got 5 of them. Go ahead and just burn, bravery, wish yourself. 49. So at this point, it is worth using the drive. Now everyone has a fortunate gain. It's not like the sidearm would even be able to help us. Assault. Definitely got to get that Valor. Yeah, Apache Gun won't get the kill, so a charge wouldn't either. Full Assault, good. Baldi, literally nothing left. Assault maneuver, and you have fortunate gain. Perfect. Variable combat, sure, take it out. Hey, you're not gonna reach anyone. So you can get inside of the AN vent and then get pushed deep. That's, I'll put you in the Gardenia. Board. Andy, you can't reach anyone, so, board the AN vent. You can't reach anyone, so board, Rock Hylum. That's everyone. And we now have a 2-unit advantage, so that's nice. Estas Basta! We totally gotta watch that. And I promise that's not just an excuse to mix some electrolytes into my water bottle. But also, it's not a reason. It's just not the only reason.
借りを返すんだ。だが勝負を決めてやれ。
了解。ベストアースバスター。
Best Us Buster. It busts asses, it busts breasts. Fortunately, the twig and berries are safe. As are tacos.
やったー！すげえ！すげえや！
Frickin' sweet! That's a good support event. You can definitely take the Valor. And you can definitely take a Wish from K. Don't need to watch. Valor. Wish from... Oh. They're no longer at full. Good. So we can stick to Blesses. Fortune gain, and unfortunately we're gonna lose it. Smash isn't gonna be enough. Alright, well, we'll just take the love. Also prevents more damage from happening. So yay! Another Valor. Another Bless. Forgot to switch to Getter Con. Oops. My bad. Oh well. Can't fix it now. We got Fortune Gain. Take kill. Oh, why thank you. Or a slash Fortune Gain. Perfect. Explode Tau Galaxy Beam. Perfect. Got Fortune Gain. Perfect. Bastarancha. Pop Valor. Got Fortune Gain. Perfect. Flash Valor. Bless for Sparrow. Bless for Ketra. Next one we're gonna need to use Smash and Wish. Assist Link, Smash and Wish. There we are. Now we're no longer in danger of maxing out the assist bar. 350. Oh. Combination T&D with Fortunate Gain, good. Needs that Valor, just barely, but needed it. Sparrow. Yeah, they're just crashing up against me, not doing anything. Oh shoot, we got chatters! Rare daytime stream. Hey Zappa, hey Hunter. I'm so sorry. No, you didn't get channel banned. I didn't set up social stream. I'm sorry. I need to pause this and get that. Okay, we were a bit silly and forgot to do the chats. There we go. Chats actually work. Hello, people. Rimmel, dude, you're gonna be mad at that one. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and blow you up. I forgot to check if we had Fortune, my bad. Got distracted. Bless, Ketra. What's the worst possible spell an assist could cast? Mercy. Got Fortune, we got the kill, perfect. Flash Slugger. Assist Link, Smash and Wish. Mass Mercy. Oh. Oh, I am so pissed. We won't have a live reaction anymore, but oh. Recording so can't talk, but can't watch. Hey, Flightless! Good to see ya! Alright, and our turn with all of 3 units left. Okay, and just to double check the objective. Yeah, it's victory conditions, not final conditions, so stuff will be happening once we get the kills. Unit list. Can we in any way move you forward? We cannot. Oh, Catra. And her passive is just an extra rank of assist for every 10 score. I won't tell you her upgrades. I can only imagine how terrible they'll be. Rhinos. Oh, if I wanna launch you. Formation, spirits, bravery. I'm not gonna push you any further than that. Formation is good. Not spirits, but assist links, charge and trick. Yeah, we got our birdie in the chat. Always good to see him. All direction anti-air system, perfect. And we can launch not you. Launch purple 2. Even that isn't enough to get the kill. Jeez. That at least is fortune and gain, perfect. We are get you up to 80. Launch, blue 1. Eraser. Wow, even the eraser isn't good enough. Okay, well, we'll just have to use Soul. You got plenty of SP. And we can stick to maybe the gun halberd. The gun halberd's sufficient. We may as well watch this.
少しは成長したじゃねえかよ。
こいつを使いこなす。もらった。
And gun halberd is such a strange weapon. Mostly the grip. But I see that it switches between like a gun handle and a polearm hand. All Kaiju have been eliminated. But Godzilla's still in there somewhere. All Why Not units, regroup and stand by. Prepare to battle Godzilla. Victory condition. Reach turn 3 is a victory condition? Okay, well. I'm not gonna cast that silly expensive bravery as an Excel. But we'll take our rear line. Advance them forward. Say, make our battle line around here. That way everyone's roughly in the same area. There, have a repair. Oh, but these guys can't be back. Good. Hold on, we still got next turn. of course, whenever I do something like this, I can almost guarantee that what will happen is next turn, our entire formation is going to be reshuffled. It's just Murphy's Law. Do you have any unique predictions for Saturday morning's obvious DLC reveal? Not really. Prepare yourself. You guys, I guess, can stay there. Well, that was fast. Here it comes! What the hell? This pressure's unreal! How is a living creature exerting this much? That's the god of ruin. Great singular point. Godzilla! Godzilla! Here comes Godzilla, he's a singular point on feet. I didn't think it'd be that big. Physically, it's large enough, but its sheer presence is absurd. It's impossibly greater than other living creatures. I've never even heard of a kaiju like this. Do we have a chance? Well, can you take it? Are you kidding? We tried. Doubt we'd make it out with our minds intact. That's no kaiju. Nothing can control it. No one can stop it. That thing is truly free. Excuse me. You're right. It's no mere kaiju. It's the king of kaiju. I'm reading something else. That's... Animus Beast Midolo! We knew it wasn't gone for good, but who expected it to regenerate this fast? This fast? Sir, we took care of the entire expansion pass between the time that we destroyed it. Is it trying to fight Godzilla? Stop, Midolo! Come back at once! Looks like the Infernal Alliance has lost control of Midolo. Animus Beast Midolo is an artifact of the Animus clan, which was wiped out by Godzilla long ago. Could Midolo have been a weapon the Animus clan left behind to counter Godzilla? No complaints from me. If this thing wants to take on Godzilla for us, we'll let it. The beast and the kaiju, let them fight! Jeez. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna point out Godzilla's 660 energy is much greater than Animus Beast Midolo's 400. Ooh! Oh boy! I did not expect it to get one shot. It blew away Midolo in one blast. For real, a monster like that didn't last a moment? The cursed god of ruin! It's coming this way! Misechka. Yes, we may have gravely underestimated the situation. No way out now. We're in this, for better or worse. I'll give us 3 minutes. If it doesn't look like we can win by then, we're retreating to regroup. You heard the representative. Nothing that comes after matters. Focus only on these 3 minutes. That doesn't mean you can throw your lives away. Right. Target acquired. Godzilla. Commence attack! Hold nothing back! Alright, well. We have a Godzilla to take care of. Rest us, busta. Oh, brave for bravery. But, they said to hold nothing back, so it's time for a legend combination. Great Dogard. Do the GX Buster instead. We can totally watch that because we got a heat ray to watch out for. You know what? No, first we gotta do the new unit analysis. So, we have Godzilla Ultima. HP recovery 30%. Oh shit. HP recovery 30%. Whatever. We expected that. All Disabler. Negates incoming weapon effects. That's fair. Archetype. Restores 40% of max HP and energy at start of own phase. Oh boy! Now, I don't know if Godzilla's actually able to take advantage of this artifact. So I don't know if we're recovering 70% or 30%, but I hope we're just recovering 30%. Alright, we got a Heat Ray that's at 1 to 11, which kind of sucks. What's it? Oh, that's Heat Ray map. Heat Ray map. Okay. Surround the 4 corners and try to stay outside of 3 from each side. So that's safe, and then kind of this entire square. Sounds good to me. GX Buster is at range 9, so, you know, why not? Leave space for other people to attack. 21, 680. Anything? Yes, obviously. First things first, K, where are you? You're over here. We gotta analyze that thing. And yeah. Aside from that, I guess we're good to go. Stay out of map. Go there, attack. GX Busta. Let's go!
地球のため世界のため
We must
ここで
stop
ゴジラを止める
GX バスタースタンバイ
了解
Yes, stand by.
GX バスター
GX バスター発射
Ruin this monster's whole legacy. Absolutely. We're gonna beat this thing so hard, every lizard on Earth is gonna feel it. Apologies to Kamui, it'll only hurt you half. It's just gonna be heat raying everyone.
気を引き締める
We must great dog RNGX. We must. Right, Takuto. 5. Perfect. That's what happens if we don't defend ourselves properly. Yeah, we don't need to watch this one since we've already seen it. But we need that intuition, and we need that soul. And you can still faith someone else as needed. That does a nice job. Yeah, we saw Sparkling Tower, Missile Shower. We're not going to bother watching it again. Still, we're chopping up decent chunks of Godzilla's HP. I'm not gonna complain that much. $5,300. $5,800. Okay, good. I remembered correctly that it was stronger in this one. But you don't have a... Shoot! I should have left it in the previous form because I could have given you a charge and you would have made it. But now you can't reach. Alright, I guess I'll give you a charge. Wave Surger, wow, does almost nothing. Soul. Assist. Hell, I still get no shot. I don't need to bother watching this. Gabley. Charge. Love. I may as well toss a soul onto you. Subiru da-da. You know what? Godzilla's roar is louder than the music. Heavy metal, lead me now. Different and worse, yes. So just to double check, show you have the prana converter. You're getting our kill. Definitely Rabbit's formation. But we got Valor and Flash, and you're out. Ooh. That may be a mistake. I should probably see if anybody has Zappa's favorite spell. Julian. Gotta disrupt him. Probably won't help, but, you know, still gotta do it. Excel, and there's no point leaving you in that. Transform to Arc. Shine Bomba! Need the Valor. Need the Flash. Pierce isn't gonna help us. Oh, I also like Crush. That SFX's choice. Yeah. We're going in, Kamui! Baku! You better stick with me to the end! Stay sharp, Takuma. It's far more powerful than we ever expected. Eh, no worries. Getter will win. Yeah, you bet it will! We'll make sure of that! I can tell, one way or another.
わかるぜゴジラ。お前を超えた先に人類の未来がある。俺たちはゲッターの申し子だ。
They transformed into genies!
Shine
Bomba!
Arc のスピードをなめるなよ。
Arc is too fast. So Alright, we can finally see its HP. 95,000 out of 200,000. And best of all, it doesn't even have a prevail, so... yeah. We're fine. Love. You can do a little bit of chip damage. Poisson only be.
邪魔をするのなら
With
前
her
まで
hair
飛び込
like
めば
a poisson.
これなら
Yay! We did chip damage! But you're right, I probably should rush. But anyways, Appa, would you like to run into a level 150 Godzilla Ultima in real life?
狙いが分かれば対応だって
Just react, Olabi. Either way to you, heavy metal. Only if I had the squad to squash him with. Good answer. Good answer. Smash, crush. Baku, shoot. The only two people that have it have already moved. You know what? Who cares about having already moved? Zeal! Valor! This time use Crush. Flash. Arc Shine Bomber again. Don't bother watching. Show me the way to you, heavy. Minion Obliterator. Spirits, love. gotta watch it. The will force haunting me is telling me that what I'm looking at is the god of ruin. Destroyed animus beast me dolo so easily. What chance do we have? But you forget, Echiko. We are the protagonists. Or more specifically, you are the protagonist.
アドベントフォーム移行に続きオブリタレーター起動。ガイドホーン準備。マズルドメイン形成。エネルギー充填 100% を突破。
お嬢様どうぞ。
ドミニオンオブリタレーター発射。
There we go, we're getting close. Uh-oh, he's attacking our civilians. You can't let him do that. Captain Novi, do what you can. Dodge a kilometer-sized ship.
エアデントで回避できるとは思ってませんでしたよ。
Good job, Captain Novi. I didn't think it could either. Buster launcher, max output. No chance of getting hit. Only does 12,000. That's unfortunate. That's with a soul.
そっちの動きは掴んでる。
No reply.
まさにエネルギーを増す。終わりだ。うわ
ー。Bum, bum, bum, bum. We're getting close. Godzilla's about to fall. So you see next Saturday it'll be a Super Robot Wars live stream covering YNDD? Yes, I did.
マーク2はこんなものじゃないぞ。
Zappa was already asking, will I be what are my guesses for what's gonna be in it? And I've said I have no clue. Gonna crush just for the joke of it. Push yourself, why not? Good way to get the fortunate gain. Me as well, intuition, why not? And let's see how much your aura shot does. Ooh, it only does 11,000. I have the feeling it'll be a DLC 4. Not sure what'll be in DLC 4. Yeah, that's what Zappa's saying. It almost certainly is. But the guys that were doing analyses, just of the package and everything, they're saying there's missing spaces, so it's likely that we will still get some we'll have some stuff. Eureka 7, only 10,000 new units and stuff. Supposedly the data mining has it there are 4 more units series. Yeah, something like that. Nirvash. Nirvash Z. Or is it Nirvash Sentinel?
相手の足を止める
Not sure if it was units or series, yeah. Neither do I.
私にもまだ力が残っているのなら
Fenton! Cover the earth in a heart! A 10-stream streak! Good job, fanboymus! What's up? Not much. I actually finally got my got chat pulled up so I can actually read your comments this time. Yeah, I just didn't have them pulled up.
無意味な攻撃を繰り返せばいい
And Red Ranger is an adventure in another world. And for DD, hoping a Snowball Earth and or Kaiju Girl Carmelise get in, and Red Ranger in another world. Well, for your sake, I'll join you in saying I hope so too. Just all of 6,000. We don't need to watch that one. Ultimate Tactical Charge Gokuen. That was rough. Bravery. Can also toss a soul onto it. 6,000, that is perfect. And we can totally watch Gokuen.
月は俺の方にあると信じる
It is a relatively cool attack.
バングネクスリミッター解除
Move
こ
the
いつの
limiters.
120% を見せる
ミサイルレンダー発射
でリードの向こう側へ
Must need some huge thrusters for something that big to move fast. You'd like Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. Hey, Grant Foss! Alright, and now Sho should have no problem getting the kill with ×5 money. Is Kamen Rider Dragon Knight an anime, or is it live action only? Because I know what we have here is not Kamen Rider double the live action series. We have Kamen Rider double the anime.
Nice.
大丈夫ですキャップも一緒ですから
Live action, yeah. I think they're still a bit worried about doing live action. And by worried, I don't mean worried, I mean just... It's a lot more complicated. Alright, there we go. Aura shot. How's it doing less? Okay, whatever. 8,400 is... Oh, because he has more morale, that's why. I know I already have enough to get the kill, but, Sagadi. Anita. Can't be pushed below 100? Yes, all disabled. No, I guess not. Pilot info? Triple action, potential morale plus, spirit endurance, there we go. When under 100 morale also negates the Daunt spirit. Now, you can hop in here. For a shot? Yes. Oh no, that doesn't do more. Okay, whatever. Understood. Alright. We got soul. We got fortune. That's what matters. We'll survive even if we somehow miss. Let's watch.
今よしょ突っ込め
よし行くぞ
Charge!
俺のオーラ力をぶつける
Go through the aura gates.
今だ
I'll just cross my swords and shoot you with a beam!
俺はこの力で戦っていく
Goodbye, Godzilla! They use other Kamen Riders, though, but all of them were live action, all of them were anime. Double Skull and Excel were all in the Kamen Rider double anime. Oh, but in DD, in DD, they use whatever they want. Hey, we got Archetype and we got 416,000 credits. How'd you like them apples, Godzilla? Looks like your day just got ruined. Get it? Because he's the god of ruin? It's rebuilding itself. Its capacity for self-regeneration rivals the Dark Gundam. Miss Echika, it's hopeless. We don't have enough firepower to overcome the pace of its regeneration. Yeah, we do. We even stole 40% of it for ourselves. Miss Echika. Have all units retreat. We'll broadcast a rendezvous point shortly. You're kidding me, Echika. If we back down here, the catastrophe might hit before we know it. We can't fight on. Yes, we can. You want us to turn tail? You want us to turn tail and run, Tetsuya? Don't confuse bravery with foolishness. Living is what matters. We got hope as long as we're still kicking. But 0059 XX-20 20th of XX, year 0059 of the new universal calendar. The 20th of the 20th month. I've just completed my analysis. Multiple calculation vectors placed that as the last timestamp in Ashihara's message. That's when the catastrophe is going to happen. That means there's still time. Representative, give the order to retreat. All units, based on what you've just heard, I'm ordering you to prioritize survival. Gah! That thing's not gonna let us get away that easy, huh? We're about to get blasted into oblivion and the catastrophe isn't even here yet? Valkyrie, sing! But... Sing it, Godzilla! It must have some effect! Let's do it! We have to do whatever we can. Right! Listen, Godzilla! Listen to our song! Godzilla stopped! Now's our window! Everyone, retreat at once! Hey, I was enjoying that concert. What you doing running away now? Ah! India, Upala outskirts. Are you May Camino? Yeah. My name's Lena. I'm here on BB's behalf. On his behalf? Something came up and he couldn't get away from work. Don't you worry though, I'll get you where you're supposed to meet. Okay, thanks. Just to warn you, be careful around my dad. Wait, are you BB's daughter? Yep. The thing you should know is, Dad hates anyone smarter than him. I think he already hates me. I knew it! He was in a bad mood. He always lightens up when he's mad, though. What? He's a chameleon. He gets lighter whenever he is mad. Shiva Consortium Office. Okay! They're not kidding. He lightens up. I hear the Advent fought Godzilla in Antarctica. A mobile fortress that's established itself as its own country and collected powerful robots from every walk of technology. It'd make our lives a lot easier if they'd stop Godzilla and clean up all the Kaiju for us, wouldn't it? We had to retreat. Ah, too bad. Drop this transparent act. I know all about what you've done. Is that why I'm being detained? What the world needs right now is the orthogonal diagonalizer. We can worry about the catastrophe after that. Once we find your little friend, May Camino, she can pick up Professor Lee's jobs. If you say so. Lee, carried out your last request. What happens from here on out, we'll just have to see. Hey, Advent Hangar! Damn it! We're utterly, thoroughly defeated. No, we weren't! We kicked Godzilla's ass, Kamui. Us? Why not? World famous, undefeated, reigning champions, scrambling away for our lives. That's the ultimate singular point Raval was looking for. It's a monster beyond imagination, beyond imagining. Did manage to get a lot of data on the red dust, though. That means we can work up a plan for round 2. Yeah, no point letting this get us down. You said it. We've even got some good news. There's still time until the catastrophe. Yeah, we might not even have to fight. Ah, what do you mean, Baku? I can tell. Getter Emperor's coming to this dimension soon. It's what? Getter Emperor intends to destroy anything that might interfere with the future that leads to it coming into being. I'm thinking it's going to pop in temporarily, using Getter Saint Dragon as a portal. So it'll be Getter Emperor versus Godzilla. Ah, that's a slugging match way out of our league as, like, a species. Emperor wins. The catastrophe never happens. If Godzilla wins, the timeline is allowed to split into parallel worlds. Either way, that means humanity never invades the whole universe in our timeline, right? I mean, sure, we both got drawbacks, but it'd be one of our biggest problems solved. It's not going to be nearly that convenient. You'd! One thing's always been bothering me. Why was the destruction 12,000 years ago called the Cataclysm instead of the catastrophe? I don't know, because language evolves! And because they weren't speaking English back then, they weren't speaking Japanese either. And what happened to Godzilla during it? I'm guessing you have a theory, Yunarikawa. Share! This is speculation, but my guess is that Godzilla itself fell victim to the dimensional damage of the Cataclysm. It took itself out of the picture. That's how our species and the planet hung on, even as all the civilizations of the time perished. But if two huge singular points collide, to warp the laws of physics, our 3 dimensions would be altered beyond repair. Worst case is the universe itself collapsing, but the best is still Earth being dimensionally racked, much worse than the previous cataclysm. So the bottom line is, if Getter Emperor and Godzilla fight, then it doesn't matter which one wins. Whichever one wins, we lose. Alien versus Predator. world would end simply from the two massive singular points coming in contact. A disaster on a scale that would dwarf the cataclysm. A catastrophe. Oh, come on! And from the combatant's point of view, barely be worth your consideration. One sliver of hope is that Getter Emperor wins. It's just a chance that some of humanity survives. Even then, I can't tell you how likely that might be. How the hell is that any kind of hope? I see it now. Task Getter Saint Dragon gave us was to defeat Godzilla. And now Emperor's going to show up because we couldn't? They can all butt out! We're not done yet! An emergency alarm? What is it this time? Attention all Why Not personnel. At roughly the time we retreated from Antarctica, the dimensional boundaries around the planet became extremely unstable, and a massive dimensional quake occurred. Ah, say what? Foreshocks of Emperor's arrival. This resulted in the Wilgaru Warp Gate being displaced from Uranian orbit to the outer edge of the Earth sphere. No! Hang on. Did the Wilgaru pull all their forces out of the solar system? So if their gate is now just outside the Earth sphere, then it's brought the entire Wilgaru army right to our doorstep! Sure. I'll get an update from my people in Neo Zeon right away. Why Not needs to assume emergency positions at once. This could easily lead to all-out war between Earth and the full Wilgaru invasion force. The world might end before Getter Emperor even gets here! Ah, frickin' hell, man! Does everything have it out for humanity? Yawn. 20th of XX year 0059 of the new universal calendar. Now we don't even know if history will make it to that date. Alright, mission result, beginning of the end. We got Archetype. 6,000 MXP and 573,000 credits. Nice. Alright, let's drop a save. Overwrite, yes. Continue, no. What is our end skip? Always.
エランさんパロボもっと上手くなりたくて
Don't worry, Soletta. I'll help you practice.
プレイ画面を見せて。君は僕のデータにはない期待も持っているじゃないか。
それはミオリネさんや地球寮のみんなが教えてくれたんです。だからもっともっと上手にプレイしたいんです。
そう、叶うといいね。
Okay, Elon. And there we go. We got an episode down. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always with Fizz's free funds. And check out Stabby Reads for some cool narrations. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.